Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I just got back from a connecting flight from Melbourne and now I'm heading for Phnom Penh. The interior hall of Hong Kong International Airport is quite nice. The transit time is like only less than 2 hours, so I had to go into the transit gate immediately. The line seems quite long, especially in the morning. My flight from Melbourne took off at 12:45 a.m. and landed at 6:45 a.m. Melbourne time. It's a great thing I got a view of the sunrise. I already had breakfast, so I don't really need to buy anything from the airport. Hopefully they're gonna provide a meal on my next flight. It's my second time at this airport, so I had a feeling that I might have gone through the same hallway a couple of years ago. I decided to record this video because, to be honest, during this break I've been flying out a lot recently, so I decided to make a good use of this time, and it's also a really great opportunity to share my flight experiences. Since it's morning, there's a lot of shops that are already open. We're in the process of walking to the Aerotrain, which will be downstairs. It's only like a 5 to 10 minute walk. Here we are taking the escalator down to the subway. Only a few airports offer this service if they have satellite terminals, such as Singapore, Changi and Kuala Lumpur International Airport, where I went to 1 month earlier. And I think the escalator comes after getting your carry-on baggage checked by security. Now we're on the Aerotrain to get to our connecting flight. This express train only takes 5 minutes, and the very best part, of course, is that it's free to use and I get to see the view of this tunnel. Now this is the final stage where we're walking to our departure gate. Well, since we got plenty of time, I decided to wander around for a bit before my flight starts. It's around 7:45 a.m. or something like that. My flight will be at 8:40 in the morning, so boarding time will be at 8:10. This hands down must be one of the best airports I've been to, although Singapore Changi is quite comparable to this. I also like how they put fake flowers for display. They also have power charging stations you can use, which is quite convenient. I've got Type C, so I had the best experience. I'm quite familiar with this terminal because I remember catching a connecting flight to Shanghai 6 years ago. Also, the interior of this airport is really nice, especially looking at it on Google Maps on the outside. And now I can finally see my departure gate, which will be heading for Phnom Penh, the capital city of Cambodia. It will be landing at the new international airport that opened on the 9th of September 2025. Anyway, I'll be talking about it later. So let's enjoy our transit time at Hong Kong International Airport. This will be my flight for today. It's an Airbus A330. It's most likely the old one because I feel like the Airbus A330neo has a bigger screen compared to the old one. It also holds a 242 configuration, and it is one of the aircrafts that have in-flight entertainment on the way to Phnom Penh, especially for economy class. We're now about to board soon. We're just lining up and then doing the screening process before we board our flight. This is quite a nice terminal though. The middle path is for incoming passengers. I didn't know the left and right side of the aisle until I was transiting. But hey, the hallway is quite nice, right? Hello. Even though it's an old Airbus A330, I like the interior because the color seats like match the airline. I'm seated at 40K and now we're watching the safety demonstrations first. We're about to push back from Hong Kong now. This is one of the best times to get the view of the outside. The weather is also quite beautiful outside. We're currently taxiing at the moment. Unfortunately, I didn't get the window seat again, but at least it's a bit closer since it's 2 seats to the right and left column. But hey, at least I got a better experience of the window seat. I'm enjoying the view of the mountains outside. It kind of looks like I'm watching Mount Fuji in Japan, or probably the Chengdu Mountains in China, or Jeju Island in Korea, I don't know. It's gonna be a 2-hour flight from Hong Kong to Phnom Penh, and the time difference is Phnom Penh is 1 hour behind Hong Kong. Now we're beginning to take off. I guess they're about to serve breakfast now, though I already had breakfast on my last flight, so this is probably round 2 of breakfast. Meanwhile, this is a new flight. I decided to watch Superman. I chose the traditional breakfast because I want to try the cuisine of Hong Kong. It was rice wrapped in leaf, had some wonton and dim sum. What a great view for me since I'm heading past Vietnam. Now we're only a few minutes away from touching down at Phnom Penh, Techo International Airport. It's great to see how grass the green is. Although the grass will be about to get dry in a few minutes. Although turbulence is not scary, but although it kind of scares me a lot because it feels like an earthquake on the plane and I'd have to be like ducking down during touchdown, and I had this experience for like landing in Malaysia. It was where some kind of sound would go into my ears and make me want to block them. But in reality they targeted near my ears but not into my ears. So I could still hear what was going on. Now we're deboarding in Phnom Penh. I had a really great flight.
Bye.
Especially it was 2 hours long. It's been 3 flights with Cathay, and so far I feel like I've had one of the best experiences with them. Now we're probably walking to the Techo International Airport. Although it's only 3 months old, there's not a lot of tourists. It's my first time seeing the moving walkway at Phnom Penh International Airport. The old one didn't have it. Now that the new one is so much larger, they have a lot more facilities. Hopefully this airport can accommodate more flights. We've got Smart, which is one of the cellular companies based in Cambodia. It's a Chinese-built airport, however, Cambodia and France co-manage it, and the employees are also Cambodian. Now we're doing passport screening before getting admitted to the country. And now we finally arrived in Cambodia. It's great to see they have a car on display. Anyway friends, I gotta go and I'll see you guys in my next video.